Hi, welcome to the Virtual Design Master Challenge 3 Task 2. The Task 2 is to create an application workflow to deploy web server on the virtual machines which were deployed in the first task. So we had deployed Server 2008 R2 and Red Hat Enterprise Linux version 6 in the task 1. So these are my two virtual machines which were deployed, Linux Final and Windows Final. Now, to start with Server 2008, to deploy IIS service role in the web server in the server manager, will configure this server as a web server. That can be achieved by running some scripts or running the commands. So in our case, I am using these commands which I got from the Microsoft website. So if I'm running this command, this will automatically install the default features. So this is the Microsoft website from where I'm getting these commands. Now I'll be following three steps to achieve this task. First, to have those commands in a notepad and save it as win.bat file, win.bat. And my first workflow will copy this bat file from the vCenter orchestrator machine to the destination machine, which is Windows-Final virtual machine. The second workflow will run this batch file, which will configure the IIS role on the server. Now, if I go back here, so this is my Windows Final machine, which was deployed in the first task. So it's brand new. There is nothing installed on this machine. So if I go to the C drive, we don't have any files here. Now, this is the remote desktop connection to the vCenter server, where even my vCenter orchestrator is running. So I have the orchestrator here. Now I have this bash file. If I open this bash file, these are the same commands which I copied from the Microsoft website. Now my first step will be to move this file to the destination virtual machine. So for that, I am using the workflow. So this is my first workflow, file copy from vCenter orchestrator to the guest. So this workflow is the default workflow. I got this workflow from the VCO library and I have modified accordingly. So I have this username and password of the destination machine, and I also have this if I have if I'm copying the same file again, I prefer overwriting it. So I have this boolean, and so this is the location of the virtual machine. So here, the machine where I'll be copying the file, so it will be Windows Final. So I'll select this, click on OK. So there are two input parameters. One is the VCO path, the path from where I'm copying the file, and the guest file path where I'll be pushing the file. So I'll close this, I'll validate, everything is fine, save and close. So I'll run this. So I've kept the file on the C drive. So I'll copy at the same location at the destination and click on submit. So it's validating, and so it is successful. If I go back to the virtual machine, I see the file here, same file. Okay, so my next task is to run the workflow which will run this batch file. So going back to the vCenter orchestrator, so this is my other workflow. And this is again the workflow which I got from the VCO library. So this and I have modified accordingly. So here the I have kept most of the inputs in under attributes so that user don't have to put this information again and again. So the username, password, the virtual machine. So we can locate the virtual machine. Okay. Now, so this is the program path. So this is the location of the path file, and this is the argument, and this is the working directory. So this is the workflow which will run the bash file. So I'll click on close, validate, looks good, save, close, and then start the workflow. So I'll give the absolute path and click on submit. Okay, so the workflow was successful. I go back here, so it might take few seconds. So I'll get a new folder here, and within few seconds I would also see the IIS role populated here. Okay, so I got the new folder here, and if I go back here, alright, so there we go. So we got the role installed successfully. So this is how I'll be running two workflows to automatically deploy an application to configure web server on this virtual machine. Now the next step for me was to combine both of these workflows and just to have a single workflow like in the task one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. I did try, but it was failing for a few reasons. So as I was running out of time, so couldn't work more on it. So that was it. So the same steps can be performed on the Linux machine. So in the Linux machine, we just need to download the HTTPD package, run that service, and write a update a small script. So and that script can be run like we performed on the Windows machine. So the same workflow can be used there as well. And unfortunately I don't have the script. I couldn't get the script, so I don't have the demonstration for that. So that was about the task 2. Thank you so much.